Hi class, welcome to week 2 of Art Design and Location Shooting. Tonight we talked a little bit about the location research project. We discussed how students choose 2 productions, and you will fill out a total of 4 location information sheets. You'll have 2 primary locations, one for each production, and then you'll have a backup for those locations as well. The best way to do it is to try and contact your film commission and see if they have a website or something that has some locations that you can look through and see if you think that they will be a good fit for you. You also are required to request a permit request form, and that should be completed to the best of your ability and included in the PDF upload. You only need to have one of those. And you should be able to combine those into a single document before you upload that. There are some aspects of the location information sheet that you don't need to address. That will be the date and days. There's a box over on the left that talks about the prep, shoot, and strike days. You won't be required to shoot these locations for film, or completed projects, so you don't need to fill that out. You also don't need to fill out the permit service unless you're in LA or a larger city that does have a permitting service. You will be going through the film commission or such, so you don't really need to fill that portion out. You would be the location manager yourself. So if you have any questions about the location information sheet, go ahead and send me an AIM or an email, and I will try and help you as best I can. Your week 2 discussion board is due on Wednesday night. That's tomorrow night, and it's just your mood board uploaded. I do want you to discuss at length the elements of art within your mood board, and then in your peer reply you'll also discuss the elements of art within one of your classmates' mood board as well. Here are your production options. You are to choose 2 formats between a mini documentary, a commercial, a music video. We have one selected for you, Diana Krall, who's been redoing some T-Bone Burnett songs. There's a link to her website, and that can help you with getting the feel for that. A corporate, there's an outline for that, and a narrative, The Time Machine by H.G. Wells. You would just choose 2 of those, find a location for both, and then a backup for both. Okay. You have a week 2 resource PDF portfolio. You'll want to go through that, download that, and see everything that you need for this particular week. If you have any questions about any of the files that are in the portfolio, please contact me and I'll go over those with you. What you'll do with these productions is you will go out and you will, based on your locations that you've researched, you'll go and scout a location completely. You'll have a panorama, you'll have a reverse shot, reverse angle, you'll spend a little more time there than you would normally. Normally you would go through very quickly and collect all your shots at a location and move on to your next location when you're scouting out to see what you can find. You'll spend a little more time there photographing particular features, whether it's a spiral stairwell or perhaps a windowsill or the arch of a doorway, different things like that that you'll look for. And you'll be trying to capture the principles of design with your images as well. If you are using, if you think that your location would be better with a wide angle, then you're going to indicate that. There'll be a template for you to upload your images to, and a Pages template, and you'll just drag your images in, and there'll be specific criteria under each one that you will discuss, so it should be pretty straightforward for you. That week 3 discussion, what you're going to do is you're going to, because your location research information sheets are due that night, you're going to go ahead and give me an update on what happened where you are in the process, how it went, how long it took someone to get back with you, and just the steps that you went through to try and get the information for your particular location. Week 4, you have a mood board that is of your images that you have already created from your location that you have finally selected. One of the questions has come up that, if you're not getting a lot of feedback for whatever reason, if someone is out at the film commission that you're working with, if the location liaison isn't available to you, you can find locations outside of your region. You can go to a local state or another local city, and you can look at their websites online, and you can choose some of your locations from there. You're not actually going to be going and shooting all of them. You'll go and shoot one. So if you need some locations and you haven't been able to find them locally through either your film commission office or online at a website, then you can go a little further, maybe to a larger city would make it easier for you. And you'll still have the correct information for that location, and that's what you're going for. You'll know where it is, and you'll know how much it will cost you to lease that place in the future if you should want to do that. For that week discussion board, it will be the mood board on your images, and you'll respond to a peer. You'll talk about the principles of design and how those were used in your shots, and how, maybe you could make it better, or something that surprised you that you liked. The week 1 discussion remains open. That's for resources for you. If you need to identify some styles, I hope to be able to supply information through that board, and you're welcome to respond, but it is not required. Tomorrow is Wednesday at the recording of this particular session, and you'll have your Elements of Art mood board due. It's the one that you created at the end of week 1 and for your design and story, and you will upload that by tomorrow, Wednesday night at 11:59, and you will discuss the elements of art within that, and you'll respond to a peer by Sunday. We talked about the research update. That will be for your week 3 discussion. And then we talked about discussion 4, and that will be your mood board of the images that you collected when you went to your location, to the one location that you decided on and you covered completely with the ideas of principles of design. You've studied those things in other people's work. You've identified it in the master's work, and you'll continue to do that. But this is an opportunity for you to take the things you've learned and go and use those principles to make better images for yourself. Someone asked, is it required that you use the FS 100 for this? Not necessarily. For the panorama, in fact, the new iPhone has a panorama app. You do want to be careful, make sure there's some distance, because I think it may give you some distorted images if you're too close. And I don't know, how many of you have that, but you're certainly welcome to use it if you happen to have it. So, if you were going out and doing a scout, you wouldn't necessarily use that FS100, although it could be really handy if you wanted to make a pan and you were using your tripod and you kept it very balanced. You might be able to get an interesting pan. These are the due dates. Again, Wednesday, your mood board with the initial post. Wednesday of week 3, 4 location information sheets, 1 permit request, and you'll have your discussion board due that Wednesday with the update on how you were doing with your location information. All right? So please contact me if you're having problems. I can try and give you a little advice. I look forward to speaking with you soon. Have a great evening.